Hello, good morning. Looks like we've already got our first comment. Hi, Lucy, welcome. Guess I'll get to know you here instead of Lisa's. She did post in the discussion of her YouTube channel that she had mom stuff, and that's why she couldn't be there this morning, in case you were wondering or worried. And so, yes. Because she is in Minneapolis, and the verdict came down last night. I haven't actually looked up what it was. Hello, Angela. Welcome. Good morning. Nice to see you. Oh, Lisa. She does this center and create for half an hour before. Let's see, what time would that be for you? 7:30 Central, so 8:30 Eastern. So for about half an hour, so 2 minutes of breathing, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes of free write, 10 minutes of planning the day. And she had to cancel this morning last minute because she had mom stuff come up, is what she posted in the discussion of her YouTube page, because I was worried because she's in Minneapolis. So fortunately, it's just mom stuff. I haven't looked up what happened with the verdict yet. For my own mental health, I usually avoid the news, but that's something I do want to know. So I will be looking into that on our first sprint. Oh, that's right. Thank you for letting me know. Hi, everyone. Hey, Tam. Good to see you. I don't know if I've actually ever seen you around, Lucy. I'm terrible with names. So, yeah. And Angela's saying good morning to everyone. So, well, thank you, Angela. It's been a while. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I've seen you around or before. I probably haven't, just don't remember. Me and names. The thing that happened last year with the police, George Floyd, that trial's been going on all week. So the verdict was supposed to come down last night. They were doing closing statements yesterday. So, though I guess that they may not do the verdict, it may just be at this point waiting on what is it called? The jury. I haven't kept up with the trial at all because of my own mental sanity. I wanted to wait to know how it turned out before I really started to read into it. Last year, yeah, I think I started in the fall. It was right about the time Angela started her morning sprints, because that was the only ones I could make back then. Yep. Oh, you're in Brazil. Okay. It's not on the news today. Yeah. Still deliberating. Yeah, because I know she said something about closing statements being put out yesterday or something like that, she said last night. But I guess the jury will now take its time. So it is a jury trial, right? Most trials are juried, I think. Yeah, they'll probably be deliberating a while. Going to school and doing all the productive things. So exciting. Excellent. School is very important. So we've got about a minute left before we get into our first sprint. If we do a decent job at staying on track, we might be able to make it for 5 20-minute sprints this morning. Otherwise, we'll for sure have 4 20-minute sprints. And I am not writing this morning. I am not Canvaing this morning because my creative brain is fried. I have had lots of ibuprofen last night and today. And I have my coffee, and I'm just trying not to fry my brain any more than it is. Should have let you say what you want about yourself. I mean, yes, that's hopefully you're okay with that, Lucy. um, yes. So last night I did finish my novella or novelette or whatever it is. It's either a long novelette or a short novella, and I finished that last night. Canva is giving me more than a headache at this point. And I've been kicking up so much dust in the remodel that I need to take a break for my own lungs because I can't find my asthma inhaler. So it's here somewhere. So I'm just going to be doing some fun sketching and reading for these sprints. But there's our timer. Lucy says it's all right. And we will get going into that first 20 minutes. Happy sprinting. How did everybody do that time? I finished my morning reflection, got started on planning for the day. I was too preoccupied on Sunday and yesterday as well to sit down and do my weekly wrap up and plan for the next week. So I'm doing that now. And granted, if I had done that on Sunday, I would have overplanned myself, not expecting this creative hangover thing. All right, where are we? Graduated at the end of the year. Yay! I wish I could do confetti and cheers like Lisa does. Waiting to be accepted into a master's program in Canada. Yes! Yay! Excellent. I hope you get accepted. Brain breaks are good. They are. Mine just won't stop unless I'm asleep, and even then, it's iffy. So, good morning, taking your daughter to school for the first sprint. Hope you made it there and back safely. Angela, good morning. Arrived after a few sprints on your own. Yes. Good job, Clara. Did some things you had to do. 113 words on the first draft. Yes, excellent. Tam got the Evernote notebook set up for the novelette. I'm going to write as a reader magnet for my new historical cozy mystery newsletter. Very cool. Historical cozy. Okay, cozy mysteries. Okay. Had to keep working. Hope everyone's having a good week thus far. We hope you're having a good week too. With your job and everything going on. Cheering for each other. Good morning, Laura. Reviewing goals and journaling. Yep, an important part of the process. Well, all the parts of the process I'm learning are important. I still haven't done any revising on my works so far. It doesn't fit with my writing style. So I have book 2 and book 3 and then the Reader Hook novella draft zeroed. And I still need to write the first book. And then once that draft zero is done, then I will be able to edit and revise them all together. Because I'm a plantser, and so I don't know where exactly things are going. Researching Independent Book Publishers Association. Where is a sticky note? Because that sounds important. And someone mentioned getting a 15% discount on ISBNs if you're a member. So now trying to figure out if it's a good place. Yeah, because are you paying that much in membership fees that it kind of counterbalances? What are the other benefits? All those things to look into. Almost there. Snowing in Missouri today. Yes, take those roads easy. Since it's that weird spring where it like snows, melts, and freezes, and icy roads. Not pretty. Oh no, you're not late. You are on time for you. Every time somebody says they're sorry they're late, I always hear Julie Andrews in The Princess Diaries saying, everybody else is merely early. So we're just all early. You arrived precisely when you meant to, or however that quote goes. So, Pantser 2 tried outlining this book, and though I know where it starts and where it ends, I still don't know the in-between and all the rest. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. And plantsing is a perfectly okay method of writing a book. We just have a little more cleanup to do. But I love the ride of plantsing, to feel like I'm reading somebody else's book even as I write it. So that's always cool and fun. And I'm still writing down that stuff from Angela. And so at the rate I'm going, I will be publishing earlier than I anticipated. Have discounts for all kinds of things, $109 for the year. And they have discounts on licensing, design, editorial things. Going to ask Sarah and publish and thrive after her book is done. Yes, that sounds like a cool idea. In a year. All right. There is our happy little break timer. And let's see. Let's get through the last of these comments and I'll write the rest of that out later. That's it. Love the plot bunnies too. Yeah. Yeah. And I write backwards on top of it. It's like, so I wrote book 2, which is a mess. I should have wrote book 3, then book 2. Book 3 is actually my best one so far. So I wrote 3, then 2. 2 has a lot to change because of 3. And I'm glad that I did take the detour to write the novella just as a fun little project this week before diving into book 1, because that affects some of the things that I thought I knew for book 1. So, hello, Yaza. We are just about to start our second sprint of the morning, and welcome you for all the productive writing, plotting, planning, journaling, meditating, napping, sewing, whatever you're doing. And we will see you in 20 minutes. And I forgot to unmute, so oops. I was making a note for myself in Canva before I forgot what it was. But now I am exiting out of Canva because the note is done and I don't need to end up all day in Canva again. Not on that project anyway. I need to let that one sit for a little while while my brain recovers. So, how did you do? I am almost done with my weekly planning when I had the spark of a note that I needed to put over there. So, no worries. Yay. I know it'll sync up in a minute or so. 576 on a brand new scene. Excellent, Shirley. And let me get our break timer started. So I'm really hoping to get the, what is it called? The extra 20-minute at the end. After I finish these things, I had a little bit of a later start today. So it's taking me longer to get to doing the fun things than I anticipated. List of characters going, and the planning for the opening is starting to take shape. Excellent. Way to go. Angela, 686, a palindrome. I love to see palindromes. I think if it were 689 or 986, I think I would have been even more impressed, because then when you flip it, you don't even have to like flip the numbers around. That's just how my brain works. When I was in elementary school, I used to, we'd all gather around the teacher's table, things you can't do nowadays because pandemic, and to try to read whatever she had in front of her. We had to rotate every couple minutes so everybody could read it from the front. And I got bored, so I just learned how to read backwards. So if I see numbers that are that perfect, 689 or 986, my brain will automatically flip them and they will stay the same. I don't have to get worried about confusion and if I read the number correctly. So 142 for Clara, and got ready for the day job. Very nice. Day jobs are a necessary part of life for creatives, at least until we get the publishing and all of that. Lucy, 56, not used to writing and not editing anymore. Yeah, it does take a minute to get back in the groove. Yeah, you can do it though. Home, and now for coffee to set up for the day. Yes, I did finish my coffee on that sprint. And I found out why a few weeks ago I came to the conclusion that I should not be allowed to have full calf coffee anymore. My brother mentioned yesterday that the coffee I used was espresso. I made an entire pot of espresso and I drank it all. That would explain why I was still bouncing off the walls 18 hours later. So now I can have full calf coffee. Just make sure is not espresso. I am still a little more bouncy than usual since it is full calf, not espresso, but Publish and Thrive is awesome. Changed your whole way of thinking about publishing strategies, even though I have 5 books out. Yeah, I wanted to wait until I had my first 3 first drafted, which I anticipated to happen after Nano November 2021. And I already have 2 of them drafted, and I apparently wrote 30K towards the first one last fall. I don't remember writing it, at least not that many, but at this point it's going to be trying to delay getting too far ahead of myself until I take that class. Repeating yesterday, not sure what I'm doing, but I'm here. You will, yes, Angela, you are always here. We like that about you. You show up. That could be the reason. Oh, yeah, the coffee. Yep. I think I probably still need to stick to half and half, calf and decaf, but yeah. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, or is it OMG to Laura, since she's so close to finishing her novel? hides the monster that she is drinking alongside her coffee. I can't stand the taste of Monsters. I can't. My high school best friend tried to get me to drink them. He loved them. Nope. Nope. I could not do it. Have to go now. Wishing you all many more words and thanks for the spins. You are welcome, Clara, and we will catch you next time. Yeah, I know. I get the so I mix it half and half myself because I get the, what is it called? Free trade, ethically sourced brands of coffee, which at least around here in Montana, they probably would have sold it that way. I was from a very, very, I don't know the right word, but they had all of these buy local, buy fair trade coffee shops. So I could probably get half of the ethically sourced stuff there. And I probably could here. I just haven't lived here long enough to know where, and it's a pandemic, and the state has lifted all restrictions, which is another topic that I don't want to get into. So I just get whatever is ethically sourced in my Walmart order. So, which means I have to mix it myself, but it takes like 2 extra seconds. Not bad. Awesome, Laura. Yes, way to go, Laura. All the cheers for Laura. Bye, Clara. Yes, caffeine had an effect on me. It doesn't. Okay, here's the thing. McDonald's coffee has zero effect on me. I could have 4 or 5, nothing. Same with Starbucks. But if I brew it myself, I don't know if it's because the French press makes it more concentrated, or my brother has one of those fancy Ninja things. I live with my brother and his kids, so I don't know if it just makes it so much stronger than McDonald's and Starbucks. But though I have a friend, and caffeine makes her sleepy. So we worked nights together at the time we met, and she had just started to work a day job as well as the night job. And so she had a energy drink one night, and I think it was a Bang. So it did actually energize her for 30 minutes. And then she crashed hard. And like within that, like just fell asleep while stalking. I've never seen caffeine have that kind of effect on people. So, because she had one of the Bangs that was caffeine based, or maybe it wasn't a Bang and it was something else. Her friend told her it had no caffeine in it, and then she read the label later and it did. Drink only the purple one, tastes like drink Kool-Aid. That may explain why I don't like them. I don't like Kool-Aid, but all the power to you for liking it. Yes, you got this, Laura. Do what you need to do. Do you have a date for book 1 or not yet? Ooh. Yes, we would like to keep track of these things. Anyway, that I think is our break, and I will catch you all on the other side. All right. How did that go for everybody? What am I doing? I am organizing things in my planner, putting taggies on the week-to-week thing so I can flip to the weekly pages faster. Because I don't know if I want it spiral bound or what. And I ordered it myself and I don't have a spiral binder yet. So that's on the list. Probably won't get it until Nano in November. I have other office things that I want for Camp Nano July. And Nano, whatever this month is, April, will be for, is stuff for my bedroom remodel. So the doors are not part of that. There will be doors eventually. That is from the tax return that is still not here. I'm kind of irritated at the IRS right now, but it'll get here. Eventually, I will have a refund, and then I will be able to order doors. Until then, I don't have doors. Let's see, where are we? Lucy is looking at publishing around her birthday for her first book, so yay on that. Kat joined in, long weekend with vaccination reaction, feeling much better today. Sorry you had a reaction. I need to get mine. I was supposed to get it last week, but I wasn't sure if I had allergies from the remodel and stirring up dust, because I actually have a straight up dust allergy. I had allergy shots as a kid for dust. So I didn't know if it was that or a head cold, so I had to cancel my first one. So, but I am glad you are feeling much better today. Got your second one next week, Angela. Yay. Wrote 79 words for book B. Yes. Good. And you know I am planning to buy your books for my kid and nieces, right? Well, the older two nieces may be older too. Two of them may be too old for it. One of them, she is the second oldest, but she has learning difficulties, so she's same age as my son. Anyway, I will be getting the books for them once you do publish. So just so you know, I think that will be good for them. So Brandy did her tarot draw. Shirley, 416, characters bleak moment. Aw. 886, getting so close to finishing. 2 more scenes and it's done. Yes, Laura, way to go. You will get it done today, I'm sure. You're so close. Looking at hole punching machines when I made Evie's book, it's so tempting. Yeah, one of my friends, she's big in her homeschool community, and as one of the, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called, but they do a lot of, I can't remember what the style of learning is called either. Anyway, so she's one of the head honchos within her local community. And when I visit, it's usually right while she's gearing in the summer, while she's gearing up for the following year. And I've seen her use her spiral binder when I've been over. And it's just, I want one so bad. I want it. It looks so tempting. Angela Brightwell, 773, need 330 to meet your daily goal. Well, it looks like you need one more sprint and you will get there. Maybe not even a whole sprint. Right, Angela? It'll be fun. Did want to publish sooner. Yeah. And it gives you, I don't know what your personality is, but it gives you a little bit more of a wiggle room. So, and 160 words. Excellent. Brandy, glad you're feeling better, Kat. I realized I forgot to start my break timer. Tam, making good progress on plotting. Excellent. Second shot in 2 weeks. Yeah. the vaccine is going slowly. We're still for people older than 65. Yeah, my state did open it up to everyone over 16, but I moved here in January. I live with my brother, so I don't have a rental agreement because he owns his house. It's a pandemic, so I haven't swapped my license. And since I do plan to go back and forth to Montana still a lot, I'm not actually planning on changing my car's license or registration because it's permanently registered in Montana. I never have to register that thing again until I get a new car. And since I go to Montana so much to visit my son and my other family, and where I am in Oklahoma is a college town, that until I actually have somebody realize this, I'm not planning to switch it. But so it meant I had to wait a really long time, even though I'm at risk with asthma and other things that I should have been way months ago. But I don't have residency, and their thing was you can't get it if you're not a resident. But I think they finally got rid of that part, what's it called? Fine print. Go, Laura. Yes, go, Laura. We are all cheering for you, Laura. I'm guessing we're right around the break mark. I forgot to set the timer. I know Brandy is usually really good at tracking those things. And we had so many comments come in before the break started. I can't use the timestamps as a thing, but I think we're right around the 5-minute mark. Anyway, before we get going, in case anybody has to leave early, Lisa's sprinting tonight. I have to do time changes. No, that's backwards. Let's see. 6 to 9 Central. That's 7 to 10 Eastern. So we have Lisa tonight, 7 to 10 Eastern. Diane on YouTube, Diane Dobson Barton, will be hosting, is it 1 to 3 Central, Brandy? I think it's 1 to 3 Central. So I usually hang out in that one if I'm not door dashing. And what else we got going on today? I think that's it for today. And then, of course, the Discord bot, or check Devin Cutting's playlist. Tomorrow morning, Angela will be back, and I will be back here on the weekends. I don't know if I'll be here on Tuesday. Angela, you mentioned something we might be swapping Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and we haven't messaged on that. So I may or may not be here Tuesday, and it may be Angela instead. We'll see. And Diane Dobson Barton. That's her YouTube. Yeah, Brandy says it's been 5. Love sprinting. Off to go make lunch. You're very welcome. Enjoy your lunch. Yes. Diane Dobson Barton. And I think she usually pops up at the top of search results, but it may be only do that because I'm already following her. Good to see you, Lucy. Yes, it was great getting to know you, and I wish you the best on your noveling, and I hope that you get that acceptance to the master's program. You're welcome. See you next time. Am I missing any more announcements? I don't think I am. Otherwise, I know Angela and Brandy and any of you will be kind enough to pop them in the comments during the next 20 minutes, and I will see you when we're done for wrap up. You guys are awesome. Keep writing. right. Welcome back. Let's see. Lucy popped out. Hopes to be more active. We hope that you're able to, but you've got life. We all respect each other's. How we have other things than writing. Our lives are not all just writing. Okay, mine is, but it's very unique. If I don't write every day, I actually do start to lose my sense of self and my mind, and will end up needing extra counseling appointments in a week if I skip a day. So I will be writing at some point today, like maybe 100 words, but I just need to take a break on that. Lisa's been saying it wrong. Yeah, I thought it was Dodson for a few weeks because of you, I think. And then combine that with this problem where I thought her name was Deb until I finally had the time to attend. I kept Googling Deb Dodson Martin. It was very difficult. You can put your new design on your layers cover of your EC planner since you can't make a t-shirt yet. I've actually been looking at t-shirt things and at the print on demand infusible ink kind of stuff that you talked about. Not for the thing I mentioned yesterday. I'm taking space on that, but I've had so much fun on Canva and I've been needing t-shirts anyway, and my style is so unique that want to be able to put my own designs on shirts for my own closet, and then I can be extra unique. I'm sure she will understand. Everything got sorted out. And I've finally been able to go to her lives, and seems like a pretty understanding person. Novel done! Yay, Laura! Okay, I really wish I could give you the confetti cannon from Lisa right now. Exciting, super exciting. Love it, love it. Yes, cheer Laura on. Great progress in the planning of this novelette. Yes, yay. Great progress is always great. Yes, giving birth to a monster. Yeah, mine are, are you an underwriter or an overwriter? Mine are about that long or longer after I do the first round of revising. They're usually between 80 to 100 because I'm a massive underwriter for my draft zeros. 742 for Angela. Your goal for the day? Yes. What is that? 400 above your goal for the day? Glasses keep sliding down. I'm going to have to make a note to go to when I'm in Montana that I need to go to my eye doctor to have them adjust my glasses. Yeah. It'll be a while. Like I said, I'm still waiting on that refund so I can get doors and windows so I can stop having pollen in here. I think I need to get one of those. You put the double-sided tape around the windowsill, the shrink wrap over it kind of kits, except you need a heat gun or a hair dryer for it to shrink and seal the window. And I don't have either of those. I mean, a heat gun would be useful for my renovation, building my own things. I am going to need one at some point. And I'm kind of surprised my nieces don't already have a hairdryer, though. But I guess they're only 10 and 12. Yay. Angela's our favorite cheerleader. You hung out with us, Brandy. That is what you did. Overwriter. Okay. All right. Well, you will know what to cut. Great job, Laura. All right. See you, Tam. Have fun with that house cleaning. Fun or even if it's not fun, still needs to be done. Yes, Laura. We're so happy for you. No pressure. Yeah. I do want them. My closet is vastly under closeted because I have a lot of just I worked nights for the last year and a half, and I lost a ton of weight because I went from being stay-at-home, super sick body that couldn't move to suddenly being able to and night stalking through a pandemic. And then I went from that to Lowe's, and I got really strong and really skinny. It's like, because I was at the gym 5 days a week, 40 hours a week was basically what happened. So most of my clothes don't fit. And I also like to make my own. I have boxes of fabric with plans for them. But I need to finish that office renovation, so I have a workspace. Self-care sprint, those are excellent. They are much needed. You got to take care of yourself so that you have the energy to write later. Yes. I mean, that's what I'm doing today. Today entirely is a self-care day. I am not going to do anything that is not self-care, with the exception of writing 100 words tonight, but I guess that's still self-care. Anyway, did anybody want to stick around for one more? Otherwise, I will sign off, and I will catch you at Lisa's or Diane's or tomorrow morning Angela. Angela is only on Facebook tomorrow. I'll stick around for a minute or two to see if anybody needs the time. But it seems like people got to get going with the rest of their day with chores and everything. So I've had a lot of fun hosting these things because, again, pandemic, and it's hard to hang out with friends or make friends in a pandemic. So, because my entire world changed February through the first week of March 2020, and lost a lot of friends at the time as a result. And then the pandemic happened. Made some great friends at work. That was the only way people could make friends. But then I moved. So it makes me feel like I don't want to say feel like friends, because you guys are my friends, but it's a different friendship than going to a coffee shop and having tea together or something. Tempted to write more, but yes. Yeah, it's important to celebrate for yourself what you accomplished. Brandy needs to get adulting done. Kinchalo has to go do things. Yeah, anytime. I want to be friends with everyone too. So we want to be friends with everyone. Yeah, it would be really cool if, like, when this is all over, if all of us could get together, but we are all around the world, so that does make it hard. Hard to make friends when you move and never leave your house. Yeah. I went out to eat with my brother and his kids the other day, a couple weeks ago, and since he posted a picture, and because we haven't been able to go out because pandemic, somebody messaged him asking who the new girlfriend was. It's bad enough that the niece with learning disabilities, keeps calling me mommy because the bus drivers, when she gets off the bus, points that says, like, all right, there's your mommy, let's go. I gotta talk to the bus driver, I think. But video coffee calls. We could. All right. We apparently, us morning crew would love to do some kind of video coffee calls, but I don't know how that would work because there's so many of us in this group that I feel like if we commented on the group that we were doing this, Zoom would not be able to handle how many of us there are. So, but yeah. Maybe we could figure something out. Angela, Brandy, Kat, maybe we'll have to talk about that. Morning Zoom chats. Yeah, so after Camp Nano, maybe on Tuesday mornings, that's what we do. We'll talk about this later because I got to sign off. You guys got things to do and adulty things, and I know my creative brain, once I start thinking about it, will not stop. So have a great, productive rest of your day, and I will see you in somebody else. Yeah, man, you're giving me ideas again, Angela and Brandy. This is why I love this group. I am a great collaborator of getting a spark of an inspiration from someone and running with it. And I think either this weekend or next Tuesday, I'll have to tell you how I suddenly decided I needed a passport for our writing retreats and how that started. But we don't have time for that today. So you too, Brandy. Good luck with adulting, and great seeing you all. And maybe we'll see each other in person at the same time. Ghost. All right. So are we going to let Brandy organize this? All right. I need to sign off. I have things to do. No decisions today. Yes, Angela, no decisions. Yes. Brandy, you and I have other things we need to do. You too, Angela. All right. Bye.